From enemy of the state to retired judge, is it necessary to repeat it again? I was an illegitimate child, the son of Lydia Smith, a free colored woman born in 1806 out of wedlock to William Prescod, a wealthy landowner. At that time, there was a rich white planter from St. Peter called Samuel Jackman, so they named me Samuel Jackman Prescod. My primary education was at the St. Mary's School, and I later became a joiner. I never imagined or desired accolades such as the greatest Barbadian of all time or savior of my country. How could I, when even as a man, I was publicly ridiculed for the circumstances of my birth? My response was, it merely reflected the nature of the society. I had one more flaw. I was a mulatto. The fact that I was literate gained me the position of editor on a number of the published newspapers. It was a massive platform from which I could spread the message of the planters who pursued policies which suppressed the blacks. My mission was to improve the conditions of the free-colored and the liberation of the enslaved. Through that forum, I also encouraged free discussion on all topics concerning the laboring community, trying to unite the free-colored, the apprentice workers, and the poor whites against the powerful planter class was not easy. I fought for all things I believed in, and the people began to love and support me when they realized my resolve to denounce abuses and support reforms that affected all classes. Having initiated the admission of free colored people to vote in 1831 was a significant marker along the struggle. From 1839, I was recommending that the universal adult suffrage be made law and was ridiculed by Parliament. I was even imprisoned for 8 days in 1840 for criminal libel. It took another 120 years for Parliament to get it, but thank God they did. Another milestone was my election to the House of Assembly on June 6, 1843, being one of the 2 members to represent the newest constituency in Bridgetown. It was a period of limited franchise, and I was the first non-white to sit in that white-dominated house. On becoming the leader of the Liberal Party, a small group of white members who agreed with my policies, I went on for the next 20 plus years as the unofficial opposition to champion the cause of social justice. According to Governor McGregor, the LP encompassed men of all colors from all walks of life. This he considered a disturbing feature. My radical approach earned me quite a reputation. Some saw me as counselor, advisor, poisonous revolutionary, and troublemaker. It was even thought that I was more effective as a journalist than a member of Parliament. After retiring from being a member of Parliament in 1860, I served as a judge in the Assistant Court of Appeal. On September 26, 1871, at 65 years old, I gave up the fight, but in fact continued through the lives and words of many. In the Barbados Times, I was heralded, the great tribune of the people. Even my adversaries, the elite white planters in their own newspaper, the Agricultural Reporter, wrote, "Such a man is scarcely likely ever to appear upon the scene of life here or anywhere in the West Indies, for the simple reason that the same circumstances can never exist again. His class can never again produce so strong a man in the sense in which he was strong, because no one of them will ever be required to fight such a battle as that which he fought and won." I had always demonstrated interest in the development of blacks, and through educational programs, helping them to focus on and know their rights so that they could challenge the plantocracy. Consistently, I agitated for the establishment of primary, secondary, and tertiary education facilities for the children of the ex-slaves. A local technical institute was named the Samuel Jackman Prescod Polytechnic. My face also appears on the $20 note of the Barbadian currency.